All right. Good morning, everyone. So this is pronunciation and speech class. Pronunciation and class. And today I'll try to answer the previous questions that I gave you, and then we will go to to the next, lesson, which is consonant cluster at the end of the word. Now, the consonant clusters that we discussed before were at the beginning of the word. Today we will take the consonant clusters at the end of the word. So please bear with me so I can explain the exercises. So let's go to page number 22. No, page 21. Sorry, page 21. Now, pronunciation and speech, exercise 7.1.2 and exercise 7.3. Okay, I'll play the recordings and then we'll start commenting. So it's 24.
7.2. Example.
Stray. To move away from the intended route.
1.
Grow. To increase in size.
Okay, so this is the answer, of the first one. So to grow is to increase inside. So simply they give you the word and they ask you to provide the definition of it. So they want to see how you're good in listening and how you can catch the answers by listening to these words. So the first answer is grow, which means to increase in size.
2.
Quake. To shake with fear.
Quake, to shake with fear. And now, and you remember yesterday or the day before, Aqaba has an earthquake. So earthquake, quake means shaking.
3.
Swim. To move through water.
Swim, to move through water. To move through water.
4.
Store. Another word for shop.
Store, another word for shop.
5.
Spit. Watery liquid in your mouth.
Spit, watery liquid in your mouth. Okay.
6.
Pay. To give money for something.
Pay, pay. To give money for something. Pay.
7.
Flame. Burning gas.
Flame, burning gas. Flame, burning gas.
8.
Pure. Not mixed.
Pure, not mixed. Okay, so I think this is the answer for the question 7.2. Now we'll move to 7.3, listening number 25. Here you go.
7.3. Example.
The brand isn't very popular.
1. Just cross the road.
Okay, so here we have, the 7.3. We have to decide which sentence they are saying, okay? Now you have to be very careful because they are very tricky. Now the first answer is just cross the road. Cross, not across. So it is the second one, not the first one. Okay, now the next one is, wait. Okay, here Here you go.
2.
The cat was following its trail.
Okay, the cat was following its trail. The cat was following its trail. Which one is it? The tail or the trail? Now you have to be very careful about these words. So you have to distinguish between tail and trail. So the answer is trail. Trail means the track, like the trail. This is the track that the cat used to walk in. The next one. It's a bit tough. This question is a bit tough.
3. Before that, I had to ride a motorbike. 4.
It's Michael's twin.
Wait. Before that, I had to I had to ride a motorbike. Before that, I had to ride a motorbike. So it's the second one, not the first one. Okay, the next one.
To ride a motorbike. 4.
It's Michael's twin.
Okay, so it's Michael. It's Michael's twin. I think it's the first one. Twin means like, it's the same version of you. Well, that's not the same, but like, almost the same. So it's the first one. Now the next one.
5. He fell into a deeper sleep.
He fell
6.
into he fell into deeper sleep. He fell into deeper sleep. The answer is the second one. He fell into deeper sleep. The next one.
6.
I thought it was a terrible sight.
7.
I thought it was a terrible sight. I thought it was a terrible sight. I think it's the is the second one. Is the second one. Sight means something that you see, like sightseeing. Okay, so it's the second one. You have to be very careful when you listen. Okay.
Just below your nose. 8.
This one is a pear.
Just below your nose. Just below your nose. So I think it's the second one. The answer is the second one, just below your nose, not just below your nose. Below your nose is different from below your nose. So you have to be very careful about this. And then the last one is
8.
This one is a pear.
this one is a pear. This one is a pear. I think it's the first one. So it's the first one. So let me read them quickly for you so you can remember them. So the first answer is just cross the road. The second is the cat was following its trail. Third, before that, I had to ride a motorbike. Fourth, it's Michael's twins. Fifth, he fell into a deeper sleep. Sixth, I thought it was terrible sight. 7, just below your nose. And the last one, this one is bear. This one is a bear. Okay, so these are the answers for um, for the two questions 7.2 and 7.3. Now we will skip the last question and go to the next chapter, which is consonant clusters at the end of the words. Now we have jump, next, and glimpse. Okay, now let me read and then we'll comment on these things. There are many more combination of consonant sounds possible at the end of English words and at the beginning. There can be up to 4 consonant sounds in the final consonant cluster. So in the end of the consonant clusters, you can find up to four consonant clusters at the end of the of the words. And remember, here when we talk about consonant clusters, we talk about sounds, not letters. So there's a difference between sound and letter. Consonant clusters in terms of sound. So in terms of sounds, like the phonetic transcription that I gave you at the beginning of the semester. So we have the consonant sounds, not the consonant letters. That's the consonant cluster. Okay. Now look at these words, and let's look at them and try to listen to the script here. We have a script or a video recording, and we will see how they are pronounced. Here, look here.
8. A. Honest.
Honest,
Jump.
jump,
Wrapped.
wrapped,
Helped.
helped,
Next.
next,
Crisps.
crisps,
Prompts.
prompts,
Glimpsed.
glimpsed,
Texts.
text. Okay, so here you have to pay attention to the pronunciation of these words. Uh, honest, 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 honest. You are honest. You are honest. Now the next one is jump, 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 wrapped, wrapped, wrapped. Now the ed here is pronounced as t, so we have pt, wrapped, wrapped. The next one is help, help, help. Again, the ed is transferred into pt, helped. The next one is next, next, next. The next, crisp, crisp, crisp. Okay, now the final four consonants here. We have four consonants: prompts, prompts, glint, glint, text, text. You feel like the last group, the four final consonants, the prompts, glimpse, and text, are very difficult to say, but you have to try them. Now you as a student, what is required from you is to practice them. So the more you practice, the more you achieve in the pronunciation of these words. Now why we give you consonant clusters? We give you these consonant clusters because there are many foreign students who have problem with pronouncing words in clusters. So make sure that you practice them carefully. Now the next question is, some final clusters with 3 or 4 consonants can be difficult to pronounce, even for native speakers. So in some words, they are commonly simplified. For example, the middle consonants of the cluster, kets, emps, emps, ents, and skits, is hardly heard and sometimes even left out. So here, in consonant clusters, sometimes in the middle of the words, there are some consonants that are softened or simplified. It means that sometimes you may skip the consonant clusters. For example, listen carefully to the recording.
8. B.
Products.
Products,
Products.
products,
Camped.
camped,
Camped.
camped,
Hands.
hands,
Hands.
hands,
Jumps.
jumps,
Jumps.
jumps,
Clients.
clients,
Clients.
clients,
Asked.
asked,
Asked.
asked,
12th.
12th,
12th.
12th,
5th.
5th,
Fifths.
5th,
Fifths.
5th. Okay, so what does this means here in this portion is that, as I said, when you have consonant clusters, sometimes they are softened or simplified, and sometimes they are skipped, as you see in these examples. For example, the word products, you can read it as products, products, products. So you feel that the T is skipped or the T is missed out, right? Now the next one, camped, camped. It is read as camped, camped. So here the P is missed out. Now the next one is hands, hands. Is read as hands, hands. So you feel like the D is not there. The next one is jumps, jumps. Is read as jumps, jumps, with a very soft P. The next one is clients, clients. Is read as clients, clients, clients. So the T is missed out. And the last one is asked. Asked is read as asked. I asked you. I asked you about that. Instead of saying I asked you about that. Okay, so you see here in certain words we simplify or soften some letters because in rapid or um, when we speak quickly, some letters are dropped out or some letters are missed out because of the rapid speech or because of the fast speech. So pay attention to this. Um, the next one is leaving final consonants out of the consonant cluster at the end of the words can cause misunderstanding, and you should avoid this. For example, say product, not produce. Product. Jump instead of jump. And hand instead of hand. Okay, here it is very important to understand that in certain words, the final letter cannot be dropped out. If you drop out the letter or you miss out the letter, the meaning will be problematic. People may not understand you. Okay, look at this word. Product. Product. You see the T, product. You don't say product without T. Jump. Jump. Not jump without P. Hand. Not hand. Give me a hand. Oh, let me handshake you. No, let me handshake you. Now, the next word we have in particular avoid leaving out Z or S in plurals and third person singular verb forms and T or D in ED verbs and adjectives. So we have the Z and S in plural and third person, and we have the T and D in verbs and adjectives. So look at these words. We have jobs. Jobs. You don't say I have many jobs because this is plural. And in plural, you cannot skip the S, right? So you say, I have many jobs. So the Z here has to be there to indicate plurality. And that's why you cannot miss it out. The next one is sleeps. Sleeps. Now here, if you don't add the S, then your sentence will be ungrammatical. So you cannot skip it. You say, she sleeps here. You cannot say, she sleep here. She sleeps here. So because this is a third person singular form, right? It's present simple. The next one, he laughed. He laughed. You cannot say he laughed if you talk about the past. If you talk about the past, you cannot say he laughed because you talk about yesterday. John laughed at me. You cannot say John laughed at me. And the last one is curved. Curved. This is an adjective also. You cannot delete the D because if you delete the D, then it's not gonna be an adjective here. So it will change the structure of the word itself. So simply I can say that if you want to skip a letter in reading these words, it should not change the structure or the function of the word. If it's an adjective, an adverb, and a verb, past simples, etc., they should keep the same meaning. Okay, so in general, avoid simply dropping out and missing out letters by the end of the words. Okay, now the next one, don't attempt to add vowels to consonant clusters in order to make them easier to say, as this can also cause misunderstanding. You should avoid adding extra vowel, usually e or a, between consonants. For example, some people, instead of saying watched, they say watched. So I see honestly many students in our departments, instead of saying watched, they say I watched this movie. I watched this movie. This is wrong. You say watched. Health, you cannot say health. He's a good health. He's in a good health. No, he's in a good health. Health is just one word without eh. Again, we have dogs, not dogges, dogges. And I see also students saying, "Oh, I have many dogges. Dogges are very beautiful." No, not dogges. It's dogs. Dogs. It's last. Announce, not announcer. Announcer. And the last one is attempts. Attempts, not attempt. Attempt. And by the way, some people, the word attempts, they read it as attempt. and that's wrong. You cannot say attempt it. It is attempt, attempt, attempt. The next one, avoid adding extra vowel at the end of an adjective, as this can sound like comparative form. For example, fast, not faster, because it sounds like faster. Okay, so that's why this may cause confusion, because some people, I don't think he's talking about us, but in some countries they read or they say fast as faster, faster. I speak fast, or you drive fast, or you don't drive faster. But here you may get confused if you add the schwa or the here. It may cause some misunderstanding. The last one is damp, not damper, because it sounds like damper, damper, which is the comparative form. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today. Now we will have some exercises. Now I think I'm gonna give you just one exercise along with this lecture. So what you are required to do is to watch this video and do exercise 8.1 and exercise 8.2, 8.1 and 8.2. That's all you need to do. Just do exercise 8.1 and 8.2. Now, in exercise 8.1, what you need to do is this. How many final consonant sounds do the words in the box have when they are spoken slowly and carefully? So here simply I'll provide you with the clip or recording, and you will listen to it and you see how many consonant sounds, not consonant letters, but consonant sounds. And you have to differentiate between consonant letters and consonant sounds. For example, the word accent. Accents here, it is answered by NTS. So we have three consonant sounds. Attempts, attempts. Here we have how many consonants here? We have four consonants sounds. MPTS. Now you have to do the rest of the words here, and you have to divide them into one final consonant sound, two final consonant sounds, three final consonant sounds, and four final consonant sounds. So the word attempts, how many sounds do we have? Or consonant clusters. We have the M, we have the P, we have the T, and we have the S. So we have four consonant sounds. That's in line number 4. So put it in line number 4. Okay. The next one is listen to some of the words from exercise 8.1 used in conversation. Some final clusters are simplified. Underline the words which are simplified and show which sound is left out or reduced. Example, it was a long jump, but he risked it. He risked it. Okay, so the K sound is left out. So they read it as risked it. He risked it. Okay, he helped us a lot, not simplified. Now, because you have the recording, the recording will help you see how the words in bold, like the words next, accents, stamps, against, aspects, diamond, context, grasp. Now look at these words in bold. Which which consonants are left out, which consonants are missed out in this example. Thank you very much for watching today, and we will see you inshallah, and we will talk to you next time, hopefully on Thursday. So today you just have two exercises, very simple. Exercise 8.1 and 8.2. Have a wonderful day and see you again. Bye.